How's it sound?
It's good. Ben?
So Ben?
It's been a long time.
Goddamn, where have you been?
Well, our last stream wasn't too far off, but it's been a long time since we filmed episodes on Whiskies and Weebs, and God knows whether I'll be even editing this video for release. But I sure as hell know that the previous one is on this laptop, and as sure as hell know I did.
Sounds like we need an intern for that shit.
Right?
Whew.
It's been a long time. How have you been?
That was some hydration.
Yeah, that
I'm
is
still
some
feeling it.
hydration. Oh, yes. Oh, I still feel a fire in the belly. I think if I burp, I can actually burp up flames right now.
You need a lighter for that?
I mean, we can test out later. Oh, it's been a long time coming for Whiskies and Weebs. I don't even know how long it's been, but I believe the duration has been 1 year and about 2 months.
Probably more.
Since I think we last filmed in April, and that was an episode that was done with what's that guy's name? Him and his partner. Okay, well, it is what it is. But you know, it's been a long time back. Alright, it's been a long time since we were back, and it's time to once again enjoy some drinks together, right?
Oh yeah.
Talk about weep shit. Because what else better do we talk about when we are mildly inebriated? Hot takes. And
That's when the takes start flowing, boy.
right. But first, I believe we need some hydration. So that's the first annoying thing that everyone will have to hear.
Want to come?
More to come. But I think it's very important that we start off by giving some exposition for the crowd as to why we have been gone. So do you want to share what you've been doing? Because I think I have my own cock and bull story to share.
I mean, you probably have more cock and bull story to share than me, man.
Oh yeah, man. But that's why I need you to give like a quick, simple lead in before I ramble for the next 40 minutes without a drink.
Fair enough. I mean, for me, I think you know what's been going on. Whatever happened last year, your predictions are pretty on point. The van, the ninja van and whatnot, free candy. Probably a premonition of what was to come for my career. Now I'm officially a professional kidnapper. What can I say? Everything has led to this.
What kind of stars aligned to make you realize your dream of becoming first an adult and then now a children kidnapper?
A good question. Honestly, I have no idea what the hell happened. Things move very fast, but here I am now.
I believe you have to move fast if you want to grab kids, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna move faster than parents, that's for sure.
Exactly. Any interesting exploits you've been up to? Any interesting drams you drank?
I mean, I've been making shit at home. I'm coming this close to finding the perfect mix for a cold brew coffee liqueur.
Because your Osmanthus Oolong was a hit. The previous mango spirit that we did was also. I mean, I drank all of it. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I drank all of it. I did get some very, very questionable looks from Aaron. He was like, "Bro, this is not real mango. What is this garbage?" Hey, it is what it is, man. Game is game.
Man only knows what Indian mangoes taste like, and he has
He's
his
Indian,
preferences.
so it's not being racist, but if the man's statements itself could be perpetuated as racist, it was said by someone else. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Alright. Aside from that, any other interesting exploits you've been up to in daily life? Music? How's music? How's your earbuds?
I mean, I'm still broke, so nothing new there. What to do? It's only been a year, and I don't think you or I have struck the jackpot or anything yet.
Someone. I know this is based on the time scale, but today is the 22nd of June, and I believe quite recently someone did strike the 12 million.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
one person.
Yeah.
Yep, last Thursday.
Whoa, lucky bastard.
If only, man. Imagine. But
hey,
well, here we are.
hypothetically, what would you do if you struck 12 million and then the state took a portion away from taxes and you're left with the take home? What would you do? First thing.
Yeah.
Because okay, we're both broke. We were 2 years ago broke uni students. Now we are
broke.
Last year we were broke adults, and now we are still broke adults.
Pretty much.
Except our alcoholism has only gotten worse. Right, then it's not good. But if let's say you made that much money, what would you do?
I'd probably withdraw it in cash and then burn it in a pot and start quoting the Dark Knight.
What a waste of money. If you were to purchase some liquid assets, any that you get,
Liquid assets.
quite literally, liquid assets.
I'd probably just buy a whole bunch of vodka so that I can start mixing like real.
You serious?
Yeah, why not?
The kind of money you just open up your own distillery, you start making your own vodka, right?
Not in Singapore, no. I'll
Hey,
have to.
okay. That's a funny thing. Okay, do you know Companion Spirits? I introduced you to Companion Spirits before, right? I believe, was it you, a friend of mine, Gabriel, and I went to Anthology, which is Companion Spirits bar. So apparently in recent times, right, after producing their rice whiskey, now they've actually invested into bringing a Japanese, I think a distillery manager or someone as a consultant to come over and advise on their new processes and their new location, to which they intend to open up a proper single malt facility, like distillation facility in Singapore.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Rochelle Rabbit is the official brand name. I'm not sure it's brand name. I think it's more of a pre-brand as well as a company name. But they're looking to actually like really hammer in onto trying to produce Singapore's single malt, and believe it or not, in quantity.
Oh wow.
Because I'm not sure if you know Brass Lion Distillery.
I mean, I've heard of it.
Yeah, so they do gins, right? Yeah. So they were the ones who produced Singapore's first single malt whiskey. 3 years old, matured in a Maker's Mark X bourbon cask, and kind of looted one of the bottles, like, or at least the remaining treasures of it.
It's a heritage piece, man. What can I say?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Right? So
If we were to get a 3-year-old, or maybe even longer, if let's say Singapore exists for the next 12 years under a certain government operation, then we might have a chance of seeing Singapore's first 12-year-old single malt whiskey standardized batch.
Interesting.
You know? And not just some 3-year or earlier grain whiskey.
okay, think about it.
Interesting. Given the climate, I assume it would be much different.
I mean, the climate makes it viable to do like a 3 to a 7-year-old bottling a bit more easier. So look at Japan, look at Taiwan, right? And now today we're going to be going through a Korean whiskey that's not Kiwan. Fantastic guys, the guys who do Kiwan, Brian Doe and Andrew Shen. But today we have a different brand called Kimchangsoo that we'll be going through.
Ain't heard of it before?
Yeah.
Looking forward?
Exactly. So
Looking good.
fact of the matter is, all these more tropical countries, they have a higher rate of maturation. Nakama Spirits in Vietnam actually came to us before to see if we were interested in their cask investment program, and we actually tried some of their new mixed spirit in order to like give it a go, see what the potential is. I mean, no thoughts on cask investments there yet. If anything, we routed through our good friends at Single Cask, but for what it's worth, I think that Asian country whiskies can be questionable here and there. It depends. Singapore is very new to that scene, so it's even more of a gamble, But we all love a good gacha, so yeah, you see what it is.
Yeah. I mean, if it works out, then you'll be rich. If it doesn't, there's always alternatives.
Nonsense. this venture only losing money.
Fair enough. Oh, that's it. It's before. I mean, you've told me what you would do with like that kind of money.
Ah yes, of course. I believe I will put a portion into more liquid assets, invest some of it into adult entertainment, and then probably the rest create some kind of invest into a proper business that actually makes money.
I thought your entire plan was to just get an entire shelf of Port Ellens.
Ah yes. But that is a life plan no matter what. Don't need 11 million for that. I need more.
Alright.
Especially with the price of Port Ellen Gemini, they're doing exceptional looking at you. Bloody hell, $66,000 for a bottle? Are you kidding me?
That's more than my entire year's salary.
Exactly, God, it's ridiculous. I would say, on the topic of Port Ellen, we should actually go into first drink of the day before I yap for too much.
Sure.
Yeah, I hope you've prepared your metaphorical butthole for this, but you're in luck, man. I bought a Port Ellen.
God damn. That's a rarity, man.
Bloody always, man.
Look how much has already went down.
Yeah.
People's
Drinking it, or is it just you?
I've been very generous with sharing it with people. If anything, I think more people have drank it than I have. Like a good amount. Right? So, for those of you who don't know, I'm just gonna force you all to listen to my exposition, no matter what anyway. So this here is a bottle of Port Ellen, Portland Whiskey. Port Ellen Distillery is a distillery on the island of Islay, which is one of the 5 major regions in Scotland. So it's known as what, or it used to be known as a lost distillery. That means that they were closed for a period of, they were closed. But then it turned out that it was closed for a period of time, instead of closed permanently, like other distilleries like Lochside. So to that end, they reopened, and their first release cost 66,000 Singaporean dollars. This bottle was less than 66 times that, so I'm just saying.
Assume so.
Just saying. But it's still, the number is, it's just slightly below a gram, right? But yeah, so this is a Port Ellen bottle that was distilled in 1983, which was when the distillery closed. It's over 26 years old. I mean, can't be too exact about that. It's a single cask, 156 bottles that are done for it, and it was done for the Milano Whisky Festival in 2009.
Yeah, they planned very far ahead, I see.
I don't think they planned far ahead for it. I think it was just one of many barrels that was done as the final production batch that ended up, someone bought it, bottled it, and then put it out as a premium release.
Fair enough.
Right? So Port Ellen as an island distillery of the past tends to not be the peat bombs that you feel today. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to appreciate it, but hey, let's talk. I think we should get into this.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
I think you need a bit more.
Right.
First of today is gonna be Port Ellen. A fantastic way to celebrate the revival episode of Whiskies and Weebs, because this shit was revived last year. We weren't. But this year, we are indeed revived. We're back, and I can't wait to for the next half an hour about what I've been doing after hearing Ben's what he's been doing. But hey, first luncher, bro. Cheers.
Probably more exciting than my life.
Who knows? Oh, color, man. Nice hay yellow.
Very light.
It is. It's ex-bourbon cask. You are not expecting it to be too dark, given that. Although some ex-bourbon woods or some American old woods, they do leach in a good amount of like redishness into some of their spirits, right? So nose. This is the I'm not sure how much Port Ellen you drank. I think I did give you some sips from my Port Ellens during the Malt Fair in 2024. But the typical character of Port Ellen tends to be more of an industrial peat, a bit of or a good amount of salinity. Some light fruitiness. We're talking a bit more of the honey fruits, a bit more of the yellow fruits. Not the apples that I pride so much in tasting. And to that end, let's have a sip, man.
Oh, that's thick.
Oh, splendid. Damn, this bottle's only been out for 3 months? Damn, shit. God.
It disappears very
It
fast.
came high fuel as well. It came at here. It came in the middle of the neck.
Wow.
God damn it, man. Such an even disappointment that it's gonna be gone soon. I should sell the rest off, honestly. I should sell it at like $100 a pour.
Why not make
It will still move, no matter what, I'm sure. What are your thoughts? Nose?
Nose, a bit salty, a bit. Not your like Dalisker peat, that kind of shit.
Far away. That's good. It's technically Highland, belongs to the islands. The out of Skye, which we have like some Skye stuff.
Bit more, as you mentioned, a bit smoky. Not really burnt rubber. Maybe ashes would be more. Yeah.
Definitely is that more burnt, ashy style of peat instead of the more rubbery, sherry styles. That would be more typical of a older sherry, or one that or really dark like modern sherry.
Not getting too much of the bourbon barrel influence, I guess.
No, I think bourbon barrel as a statement or flavor is not like a big lead. It's ex-bourbon, or rather hogsheads are a very common how to say barrel that's used for the maturation of whiskey. Mostly because USA is quite wasteful with regards to bourbon by design. Because bourbons must be made with virgin American oak, and then what do you do when they are now like
Very used.
ex-bourbon? Oh, you sell it off. You sell it off to the Scots. They repurpose it.
Fair enough, but
Exactly.
wasn't getting any. Maybe
No, don't expect very prodigal bourbon flavors.
sure.
You should expect it nothing more than maybe light oak, like honey profiles. The
That's the thing.
influence
I'm not getting that. Not getting that much of it.
it's still an island whiskey, man. Give it a break. Still close to peated.
It's a good peat.
To be
Very, very chewy. It has
Oh
a
yeah,
very
it's thick, right?
thick.
Oh, we all love thick stuff, man. Don't we?
But after that water on the back of the throat, man.
Hey, I think that water helped to flay off an entire layer of used cells that I won't need anymore, send it straight to my gut, and then now I can taste this with brand new cells, man.
I don't know. I
More
think
raw
I just
cells.
got some throat cancer from that.
That should have killed your throat cancer, you know? Exposure.
Fair enough.
Right? So I think it's time for me to embrace the narcissistic side and to actually do some exposition about what I've been up to for the past, how to say,
Year and a half.
effectively. So,
Yes, Ed, what have you been up to? Enlighten us.
shit, so much. So remember when we started filming this like last year, I had already started working with the Swan Song, which is this fantastic space that we currently are in.
Looks different though.
Oh yeah, so previously the location was at Boat Quay, facing the river. It used to be in a shop house that was located, a second floor space on a shop house that was facing towards the river above I think it's an Asian Western fusion restaurant that was below.
Yeah.
So-
about right.
Yeah, June 95. So I started working there when I was, after I left my job in fitness, and that was my gateway into the world of whiskey, which I have come to find that yes, when you leave something that you were entirely used to, fitness in this case, and enter into an industry that's completely separate, as far away as it could be, man, you learn a lot of things. It feels good to be learning like fresh stuff like every day. Flavor, the economics of the local as well as international situations, processes, and the way people do things.
I thought it was just purely to satisfy that inner alcoholic and you.
No. It's to save on the cost
Ah.
of satisfying the inner alcoholic in me. You know, when you're in the bar, right? You get to use ingredients. Let's be honest, I still pay for a lot of things anyway. So I've been working in the liquor industry for the past year, since February 2024 until now, and I still am. The thing is that it gave me a good opportunity to take a step back from fitness, to review things from a more systems perspective, to understand businesses better. It gave me a chance to see the F&B side of the world, which is something that not many people have much experience in. A lot of people normally want to jump straight into something that's a bit more corporate, something that makes you a very steady pay. I'm pleased to say that SMEs have never been the steadiest in terms of pay as well as revenue generation, which is true. Making money is not easy, and I say this from the perspective as a business owner. God, making money is not easy, man. Like, I wish I could do OnlyFans. Now that's making money a lot easier. I just need to be a hot girl.
I mean, you could always just be the Titus Law or something.
Don't say that. My exhibitionistic streak goes a bit further than that.
Oh,
right?
shit.
But it's very well contained. That and we have been thinking through the legal procedures or processes needed to make this a legal venture. So, not too much about that to go on now. Maybe in the future, keep your eyes peeled. Just kidding. Right. But aside from that, I've been working in the bar since February, and along the way, let's just say that I've still been doing work in fitness education. I have been teaching courses, so I have been servicing a very particular course under the company I used to work for, which is a company called Fit Asia. I teach the practical component of their prep program, which is called the Personal Training Essential Skills. And God, how many batches have I taken till now? I think it's 6 solo, and I've been a part of I think about 11. Yeah.
That's been a lot.
And there's an upcoming one in July. So if you ever want to know or find out more about the fitness industry, you can always ask me. If you want to become a trainer, you can also ask me. But I think the worldview is a bit more cynical and not as bright as you might think.
Hey, you also ran that bar, that one, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bar. What was it again? One last.
Bruh, I'm disappointed in you.
One last shit.
No, bro.
Ah.
I wish it was one last shift. It's one last drip. Or borrowed. So I was gonna get to that, but there was a bit of exposition that I wanted to give before this happened, which was our trip to Japan.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my, that was a trip indeed.
Yeah. Actually manifesting the Whiskies and Weebs like Japan tour. So in this case, it was a very fun tour.
There was a lot of whiskey, maybe a bit lacking in the Weebs, man.
Oh yes.
Maybe for you, man. Shit, I went to every single store trying to find CD albums.
And how many times do you actually go to Akiba? Now that I think about it.
Good question. At least 3 within that 2 weeks period.
Oh my god.
I went to Akiba 3 times. I think I went to Ikebukuro as well. Anywhere that there's a secondhand CD shop selling anime shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, boy.
The only time I went to Akiba, bro, was the very first day when we landed. So to give more context, we booked the trip. We had a really shitty hotel because I wanted to save money for more alcohol. We almost died.
Shitty it was. Shitty is the understatement.
Oh yeah, next time we gotta go with something a bit more atas, for sure, so that you don't die, right? Hey dude, I'm from Recon, bro. I'm used to some shitty living conditions, man. It's all good.
Shitty is one thing, that was something else.
Yes.
I did not think that it would. There was barely enough space to put the luggage inside the room. It was essentially just a 1-person room that they charged 2 people for.
True.
But hey, hindsight 2020, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Put it this way, we spent the money on plenty of other better things.
That's true. Bro, the amount of money I spent on that trip was ridiculous. Wow. Remember I went to but back to the exposition. So we flew in. We had a layover in Guangzhou, right? We stopped at Guangzhou, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so we stopped in Guangzhou for the night.
Yep.
And then we drank beers.
We hoboed on the massage chairs.
Not even massage chairs. We went to the international lounge. And then we hoboed there for the night. And then eventually I got bored and I started playing video games.
Good shit.
Hey, Magicraft, man. That is I like these like magic RP, like these roguelites where you have a magic system and you can scale it up like really, really high, like Noita and Magicraft. Yeah. Then we lay over there. Then we flew to Japan. First thing we did after we landed in Japan, we even went to a hotel. We just went straight to. Was it Shinjuku?
No, we put our bags.
In Shinjuku, right? Or was it Shibuya?
I believe it was.
I think it's Shinjuku.
I only remember that same day we took a bus all the way up.
Exactly. Screw it, bro. It's either Shinjuku or Shibuya, man. Whatever. We went there. We put our luggage inside the coin lockers.
Yep.
And then we took a bus to Morioka.
Yep.
We bumped around there for 1 day, drank, and then we came back.
Walking in the rain.
Oh, dude. I still remember when we debussed, right? It was, 3 degrees?
Oh yeah.
I was hit by the cold.
It was freezing.
I didn't even put on my heat tech. First thing I did, we went to the heat tech on the room. Oh, that was a mistake. Then we went to the heated lounge.
You underestimated them, man.
Bro, we reached early some more, so wow, that's ridiculous, man. I think we reached like 2 hours early.
Insane.
Got off, and there was nothing to do. Then you went.
Do you go to the convenience store beside the train station first?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I went there as well. Then I think I left like 10 minutes after you. I was just heating up inside the lounge. After that, went out. Then I walked over to. Actually, first I went to check out the bar we're going to go to. I think Arun really wants us to not say what the bar is so that we can monopolize the information, go there and drink. And not too many people, especially you, mostly poor, probably viewers who is not going to spend that much money on whiskey. Spend 89k yen, so.
It was an experience.
Oh yeah, man.
I remember you went over to stay at the Anytime Fitness.
Oh yeah, man. First place, bro. I went there, took it up.
Lovely.
The same thing. The day that we went in after train or luggage in, we went to Akiba for curry, right?
Yep.
First thing I did, went to Anytime Fitness, took it down.
The perks
That's
of
why
having-
that's why you keep your Anytime Fitness membership and your key fob, man.
Fair
Go
enough.
overseas and take it down.
Fair enough.
Clean toilets, heated bidets.
Well, I got my experience staying in a internet cafe. And surprisingly well set up. They had a shower and everything. Pretty damn amazing.
Legit?
Yeah.
Damn.
It is pretty good. The only downside is that the computer is in Japanese, so I have no idea how to use it.
Hey bro, Google Lens. Google Lens,
But
right?
hey, I didn't need to. I just fell asleep. But
Bruh.
it was good.
Oh yeah, man.
But the drinks were good too.
When EF. Then I think I went to Starbucks for a bit. I did some work. And then I went to walk around Morioka. I went to this strip mall. It was long. I think it was easily like 800 meters in length.
I think it was around 4 blocks.
Oh yeah, man. Walked down the entire strip. I ended up in this coffee cafe
Ooh.
where the owner it's an indoor smoking area, so I was like, shit, bro, I'm gonna die. That was, first I was immediately hit by the stench of cigarettes. Or the stench of cigarettes. I was like, oh damn. And I sit down. Then I ordered a cup of coffee, and they're doing it in these like very retro coffee makers.
Ooh.
Like these coffee I don't even know what the technical term is, but if you search on Google or YouTube, I'm very certain you'll find like a smidgen of what they look like.
Interesting.
Like it's like portable Bunsen burners that burn like this flask that's there, and you pour from it directly.
Oh, I think there's plenty of those around these days.
Yeah, retro style. Yeah. So then I actually got a really nice like accompanying snack that came along with it for free. It was like, you know, ikan bilis and peanuts, or ikan bilis and some kind of like nut.
They do ikan bilis over there.
I kid you not, bro.
Interesting.
Bro, you will not think that ikan bilis, like big ikan bilis, tastes so good with coffee, bro.
That is interesting.
It goes really well. It
Nice
goes
to
amazing.
have to go find out.
Exactly what, bro. Coffee and nasi lemak next time. It's an ideal pairing. Yeah.
Coffee
I
and
just,
nasi
bro, I
lemak.
just walk around back and forth the entire round. And then I bought a beanie because my ears were starting to. Then I went to Hot Spring. I went to like an onsen in the hotel.
Ooh. Right.
Yeah, bro, I just stayed there for 3 hours, rotating back and forth.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah, so it's just like you dip into the hot for like 10 15 minutes, get out, and then I went to the cold tub.
Right.
Bro, cold tub
Nice.
God, it's like
On a
12
cold
degrees,
day-
man.
On a cold day when the air is 3 degrees.
Yeah, shit not, bro. It's like you heat yourself up, you down there, then when you're done, just get out, they repeat the process. Then occasionally you go and wash off.
That's what I did. Oh man.
But the drinks there were interesting. All the old stuff, man.
Damn,
We
bro.
had an entire locker of Macallans.
Bro, the whole shelf of mechanics was crazy, dude. I kid not, bro. That's legit $1 million on the shelf right there.
But I never thought I'd see the Glenfiddich with that label.
Bro, you want that? You can buy it from Chris at Three Musketeers. I kid you not. For real.
Maybe in the future, man.
No, those are like the 5 and 12-year-old pure malts that you can buy. For context, people, what pure malt is basically a blend. It's a blend of malt whiskey that comes typically from the same distillery. They blend it together, then bam, you have pure malt. Other term for it is blended malt. So if you see them on the whiskey, usually means that one distillery, they either blended malts from their own stock together to produce a large batch. Otherwise, it can be used to refer to teaspoon whiskey. That means that you took a teaspoon quantity of another whiskey, you throw it into a big batch, bam, suddenly you cannot call it that distillery's whiskey anymore.
Interesting.
Yes. So you can refer to like some of the bottles that I've uploaded onto Nakama Spirits, like Wathead. Wathead and Burnside are very good examples. They are the exact polar opposite. Wathead is Glenfiddich whiskey that has been teaspooned by Balvenie. Burnside is Balvenie that's been teaspooned by Glenfiddich.
Names used to mean something, but hey, if it sells. If it sells.
No, the whole point is to actually make it more sellable because you can make it cheaper to sell as a single cask. Right? So the whole point of making things like Burnside, right, is that you can have really, really old Balvenie, maybe like 20-year-old Balvenie from the 90s. But because of the teaspoon, you cannot legally call it Balvenie. Now what if you want to taste Balvenie that is 20-something years old at a fraction of the cost, right? That's when you change the name, you give it Burnside. Boom, suddenly you can taste it. And you don't have to pay like,
Royalties.
no, it's not say royalties. You don't pay the premium for a named product. Like, do you know how much the cost of Balvenie Portwood 21-year-old is?
Oh, 21. If I'm wrong,
It's crazy.
300.
Bro.
Oh no, that's the
High.
15.
Yes, that's a 15 Madeira. Higher.
600.
Higher.
Ah, shit.
Okay, maybe 600 if you buy from retail store.
Okay.
You buy in bars, easily. Cheapest I think I've ever seen is 800 and something. And then it only goes up from there. It's ridiculous. You wanna buy a 21-year-old Burnside here? Hey bro, cheap. Probably half or less than half the cost.
For essentially the same thing with a bit of.
It's probably better anyway, dude.
Fair enough.
Higher alcohol percentage, more flavors, and a more pure representation of what the Balvenie distiller is. Did I give you like the tiny vintage Balvenies in the cognac bottle to try?
I don't think so.
Like the slim neck, wider base.
No, I don't ever think so.
Bloody hell! Gotta show you a picture of it.
All's good, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Whew, that bar in Morocco, solid, bro. Wow, especially the end drinks. Brora 72, Connoisseur's Choice. Ardbeg 72, that particular cask. Wow, bro. First time ikan bilis in whiskey, bro. Marinara and ikan bilis is crazy, dude. That's the craziest pizza I think I had the entire trip.
Interesting stuff, man.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna find that nowadays?
I don't know, but I think I might have had the taste of ikan bilis from a German very recently as well.
Ooh.
But yeah, but back to the Japan trip. So we went to Morioka. The same day we landed. No, landed is a bit wrong. Debussed. And we left. We booked it at like 11, right?
Around there?
Yeah, and then we went back to wherever the bus station was.
I believe it should have been Shinjuku.
Yeah. Shinjuku.
Yeah.
So we left quite I think the first thing we did was go to Donkey, right? And get some stuff.
Just to find the cigars.
Yes.
But
From the tiny corner. Yes. And then after that, you disappeared to do something. I went to AF. And then just again take a poop.
I went to start finding my CDs, boy.
Yeah. And then the next few days of the trip, right? I
Yes.
think, no, we went to Zoetrope,
Mhm.
Bar Zoetrope, where the famously
that's
angry owner is at. I had a Yamazaki there. That was a pretty decent one.
Interesting, very, very unique atmosphere, I guess.
I don't know, man.
It had its character.
Oh, definitely has character, bro. First thing I was like, I think I'm gonna do the chichibu. And he's like, are you sure you want to start off with 61% race start? You sure? That was his reaction. And I was like, yeah, I'm used to it. Oh yeah. Ooh. Then you spend the next few days. So but then we went Zoetrope, we went to get our bags, and then we went to get booking the hotel. And like then you started dying.
Yeah.
And next few days is just like repeated trips to different bars. Actually, you didn't go that many bars, right?
I think I went to half.
We went to
of
Crane.
them. We went to Crane. We went to.
Before we went off. We went to Tamaiko. We went to the Muscle Girls Bar, which is a fantastic location. I 100% advise that you visit it. If you have an opportunity, you go to Ikebukuro. Where else did we go to together?
We went to Rudy's.
Ah yeah, Rudy's after a night with Nagaya-san.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I went to a lot more places after that without you.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I went to the infamous Capital Lock, bro. Never thought I would have to grind through like 5 guys just to get to my chair, bro. Lucky man. Well, I was being a good Samaritan, bro. People on the inside left, 3 Korean dudes left, bro. I moved in. I was being an honorable man, still getting people to grind past. Oh, shit, bro. I went to the toilet, came back, and grind past like 6 dudes to get to my seat again. That's how much space there is inside the bar for context.
Yeah, fair enough. Most of these places are pretty just hiding.
Just imagine, table is, the bar counter is this size, it's up to here.
Yeah.
The table is 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles, 4 layers of bottles deep. You want to get your glass, it's like, the owner will hand you a glass like that. She not hands you like this. Then you grab it from like that. He's a short guy. He's a nice guy. Speaks a bit of English.
These places are pretty.
Wait, bro, we went to Aloha together. Yes. David.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That was a good one. Good prices. Fantastic.
Okay, to be fair, most of the prices over there are pretty
Bro, they're very amenable.
significantly better than Singapore.
With they're extremely amenable, right? Then I went to Mizunara Library, got a shout out my guy, Chandrakant, owner of Mizunara Library. This one was Mizunara in Tokyo, sorry. I think I stated wrongly. It's bro, from what I heard, they invested great efforts into finding one particular lot that will allow them to have a very tiny yard space.
Ooh.
So that they can have some, open airness to it. And they went through great pains to find it.
In Tokyo, it's a rarity, alright.
Yeah, and then once they were done, once I was done there, went to Liquorman, yes. I went to Liquorman Shibuya when you went to get your Pokemon cards.
Yes.
That's a liquor shop.
There's Nakama and then there's Nakama Mountain.
Liquorman is Liquor Mountain. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I went to the one in Shibuya myself. Then before we left Japan, we went to the one in Ginza.
Right.
Because that's where we went to take the train afterwards. You get your new luggage.
There was also the one in. Wait, what was it again? The one beside the Muscle Girls Bar.
Oh, that's a shop. Yeah, but I don't think we took down the name of the shop.
No, it's alright.
But to be fair, they had good deals. They did have good deals. I think most compelling was, bro, I went to so many Shinanoyas, man. I think I went to 3 different Shinanoyas.
Hunt for bottles. I took a trip all the way to like somewhere off Shibuya just to dig for bottles from a tiny store called Naganoya as well. I basically just spent the entire trip for bottles while you're shopping for electronics.
Yeah, pretty much. We had objectives.
We had clear goals.
I guess, it was I would say it was money well spent.
Oh, 100%. 100%, bro. Easy. Then we flew back.
Yep.
And then I had to get
Another
started.
day over at China again.
And then I had to, we started out. This one was Beijing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The surprisingly shitty F1.
Yeah.
Oh, it was disappointing as hell.
They didn't have any. The one at Guangzhou had a
Strong
convenience
family
store,
months, bro.
Yeah, open in the evening. This had nothing.
Bro, this is
In
1
the
to
middle.
7 a.m., bro.
Beijing had nothing.
Yeah, Beijing had nothing.
Nothing.
Legit nothing. Then we flew back. Then we parted ways.
Went back to die.
Yep. Well, bro, I went to work, man. Went to deliver bottles. Then after that, it was planning for Bar 1 Last Dram, which is what we were going to get to. We have to cover what happened in 2024 if we go to 2025, right? This was first half of the first 1/6 of the year.
Yeah. One of the more significant events in your timeline.
Oh, 100%. So what happened was for Bar 1 Last Dram, I know.
How about we move on to the next drink
No,
first?
wait.
No?
I must cover this part before we
shit.
get to the next drink.
Okay.
Because it has to do with friends.
Ooh.
So, the next drink, which is Kimchangsoo whiskey, was brought back by one of my friends who happened to be a partner in the Bawang Australia project. Because I got to use the. Essentially, I paid a portion of the rent for the whole space, and then we used that space to essentially run our own thing for a while. And one of my guys is the guy who went to Korea and got back this bottle of Kimchangsoo. So I say we get into it. I don't even rinse glass, whatever.
Glug, glug, glug.
So this is Kimchangsoo Batch 1. It's a cask strength, if I'm not wrong. The first edition, 2024, bottled and distilled and bottled in Gimpo, Korea, by Kimchangsoo Distillery. This came with a multitude of. It was done as a batch, I think, of a good number of different sherry casks. I threw the box away, so when I'm gonna see those details.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right?
Damn, it's dark.
Oh yes, 100%. So, but it's not the darkest sherry that we have ever seen.
definitely.
Yeah. So, one of my friends, he went to Korea multiple times, and he's got a very good relationship with Kiwan. So the owners of Kiwan, Brian Doe, and the head distiller Andrew Shan. I met them before. I think I've met them like at least twice or thrice by now at the various Whiskey Lives, and I was there when they did the launch event for Kiwan in Singapore. Yeah.
Wow.
So, oof, good stuff, man. So Kimchangsoo is a complete step away from that. I've actually already tried the whiskey, so it's more of a you to give the details this time. I'll provide my views, and let's see if
Sure.
one day of like airing it has actually resulted in anything different. Right? Hey, just me.
Cheers. Yes, the nice drink of crystal glass.
Yep. It's a pain, yes, I did every single time.
More sulfury. I mean,
Actually, it's not that soft for it.
really?
Yeah, it's really not that soft for it. It's very toned down.
Then again, my nose is short as usual.
It's not that violent.
It is not violent, yes.
Yeah. When I tried it yesterday, it was actually a pretty clean sherry with a touch of salt. Sherry is quite clear. It's not very dry. Right? That's right.
Oh yeah.
It's still very similar yesterday, but I think today after like taking some water, the youngness of the whiskey really shows. So it's a premium distillery. Needless to say, the minimum number of years of maturation to produce a whiskey is about 3 years. So I can still get a good amount of graininess to it that is being masked over by the sherry. There is that touch, that light touch of how to say, of like mild sulfites, very mild sulfites. There's a good amount of chocolatiness that comes from the very young, grainy character of it. It's more new make-ish.
Chocolatiness, I'm not getting so much. It feels
So
like
it's very light, it's very mild.
it feels to me like a. It feels to me like I have a bottle of masala at home. Feels like that with sansa.
That's fair one. I mean, masala wine is about the same character. And sansa is usually our illusion when it comes to very particular types of sherry or rum. That is the more like Singaporean embellishment. Not say embellishment, Singapore allusion to it.
It's something that you can refer to.
Yeah, sansa is horse sugar, for those of you who have not tried it before. Most convenience stores, not say convenience stores, most like value dollars, most like supermarkets will have like some
They
sansa.
still sell that.
Yes, it is. Definitely. It's either in the cube form or this form.
Yeah.
Bro, when I was a child, dude, the number of this like 8. Diabetes inducing, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
my
I
God.
ate so much, dude.
I didn't think that was legal to sell to kids. In that quantity.
I'm
It was
sure
it
it's
was
legal.
essentially like a drug. You get addicted.
I'm sure it's
much
legal.
sugar, man.
I'm sure it's
Holy
legal.
shit.
I'm sure it's legal.
I think that's where all the
Yeah.
diabetes come from.
I mean, childhood obesity is a very prevalent like health issue in the country, so yeah. But Bawang Last Gem was an initiative by me towards the bar. So it was going we had plans and we were going to excavate the exit location in February. So I was like, you know what? Let me do something there before it's gone, so that we don't have a space just burning money. We operate it and let me do my own things up. And that's what I did. I did my own cocktail program. I curated a selection across my friends that were, bro, the prices were crazy. You will never get these prices again in Singapore.
Yeah, or you can drink.
Well, all you can do, I actually got shafted. Bro, I got told that the bottles were planned to be utilized for a sale to someone. I had to cancel the free flow right when I had just gotten an article promoting the space.
Wow, what a shame.
On 80 Bamboo. Dude, it was ridiculous. I was like, bro, why are you doing me like that? Right? Yeah.
That's what happens when you go into business with partners. You have to manage.
I mean, this is not say partners. This is more like technically, how to say, owner versus contractor, right?
Oh shit, this is already.
Yeah, it's still not that dark a sherry. There are plenty of darker bottles out there, especially old sherry. Whew, they're reminding me of the bottles in Morocco, man. Though the Springbank 64 and the Locksack 66 were crazy, dude. Easily, those are easily worth 5,000 yen for half pour. Easily willing to pay for it.
This is feisty stuff. Alright.
Young stuff. And you came over for the last day of the Balna Jam, so
yeah.
Oh man, Valentine's Day, bro. You know date, maidenless.
What to do? It's tough to find a maiden when you're going around getting the police calling you, when you're going around kidnapping kids.
I mean,
I'm never gonna run the joke dry, man. God damn it! It's part of the job.
it's part of the experience, bro.
It's part of the experience getting the police calling you, man. What a fun time! What a fun time!
So do they actually like respond ASAP and then you have to like tell them politely that can you please leave, we're doing our job?
I mean, there are situations. Usually, if that happens, we've already removed the kid to somewhere safe, and then we can deal with the police over there.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, they do respond quite fast.
Whew, good man.
Good to know the police are actually doing their job.
Yeah. Oh, but Bao Jam was basically my first like proper business venture / experience that I did.
Yeah.
Think about it, right? You find a place, you pay rent, you must find something to sell, you must make profits, you must translate those profits into a reasonable payout to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who make money, people who lose money, people who break even. And myself, I broke even. Wow, dude, the number of bottles I still hold on to now because of that.
You got the brass lion bottle with you?
Oh, it's at home. I'm planning to one day use it as a flower pot. Hey, you know?
What a way to put it to rest.
Exactly. To be fair, okay, I'm not gonna lie, bro. And this is no dig at brass lion. It tastes basic AF, bro.
Now what you gotta do is a startup.
It's not about the fact that it's a startup. It's the fact that yes, its ex-bourbon is very upfront about its profile already. There's only so much 3 years of maturation in a Singaporean climate it's going to take you, right? It's not going to produce like some 20-something year old profile, bro. And at 63.5%, okay, 64.5%, sorry. Actually, can't remember properly, but it's either 63 or 64.5%. It's an acceptable drink, but overpriced AF lah. It's not like amazing. Like, I will not, blow my load because of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Any learning experience from the Bawan Australia?
Learning experiences. Okay. First things first, I think I need to charge higher, bro. 100%. Dude, charge too low already, bro. Okay, so for context, right? Let me give some pricing context. Swan Song's most expensive dram is $2,000. I've tried it. Main reason is because of the cost of acquiring the good. That's why it's $2,000, right? Now, if we take like the one outlier dram away, right, the highest price of a bottle here is about 600. Per dram is 600. That is, if I'm not wrong, it's almost birds. Right? To be fair, there's also a bottle that was quite hard to get lah. If we're talking about a pair of drams, Armageddon and Brorageddon, two different 1972 Ardbeg, an Ardbeg and a Brora by Douglas Lake Old Malt Cask. I think 29 and 30 years old. 888 for the set, plus service charge. So don't forget that. So factor that into your cost. If we're looking at pure prices, that's about it lah. But my most expensive dram, bro, is $50. Shit, you know. Selling dirt cheap prices, man. I had so many things at $13. It's crazy.
Insane.
And I was giving discounts to almost everyone. Okay, bro. It's not an offense to say this. The only people I don't give discount to were the light office. Which is that is a hard thing to do. It's like one, you must not know me personally. Okay, that one is like if you talk to me nicely, I will still give you like, you know, a discount to make things easier in your life. Because I factor that into cost, right? If you find some way to rub me the wrong way, right?
That's a high bar. That's a very high bar.
That's on you. I like to think that my patience has been decidedly well trained over the past few years. Okay. You know, when you work in this kind of industry, you run into quite a lot of people no matter what, right?
Definitely, man.
So of course you need to maintain a straight face while you still deal with these issues. And if let's say you can still rub me the wrong way that way, right? Okay, bro, that's on you, man.
They've got skill. That's all I can say.
Yeah, and somewhat the worst part is that the best part about this is that because the location is a second floor bar. It's not easy to find a second floor bar, especially if there's no signage or anything. I wanted to paste like Chinese New Year decor on the window so that people can see that the bar is alive. I didn't do it, I got too lazy. Not a lot of people came, right? Most people who came in were referrals from my business partners. My business partners is a really loose term, just partners, bar share partners. And yeah, there isn't really much to the number of people who came, right? So if someone from this limited range of people can like tick me off, bro, something is wrong here.
Your partners need new friends. That's all I can say.
No, like very rarely does it happen, you know. Or that or my partners actually tell me to, hey, this is my referral, just charge them full price. They're willing to pay for it. Of course, there's some circumstances where that happens, you know, because they're trying to make more money for themselves anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. But then I did have a few events that took place over this time, and that actually made like reasonable revenue. Yeah. So charging higher, man, that's the very first one. If there's another one, it's like, bro, I finally understand why Arun like needs more than one person at the bar.
It's not just because he goes out to smoke too often.
No, it's definitely not. Okay, the turnover on glasses when you are running the operation yourself, right, versus the one you can clean while still operating space, right, is too much, bro. Like my final day, right, I had one of my partners in to help, and bro, he finally experienced what I did working at the bar. He just spent I think a good 3 hours cleaning.
Just glasses. Stop cleaning.
Yeah, it's only when everything was finally clean, right, then he can start to sell his own things. Because that's just how high the churn is. Wow, it's crazy, bro.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Some more is like last day, right? Bro, the day was packed full. I think you know, because you were there. You came with
it was
and I had to put you in a seat with other people because I had no more seats.
You had people turn up at the door who had to be turned away, man.
Yes, exactly.
Insane.
Bro, wow, it's ridiculous, man. Wow, the crowd and the process flow. With one more person, yeah, it could work. Wow, from 2 until 9, right? So 2 to 5 it was okay. I just had 2 friends over.
Yep.
Bro. From 5 to 9, right? I have 2 sinks. Both sinks were filled. That's the life, bro. No dishwasher, just hand wash everything. Was still pouring, walking to people, taking orders. boring drinks, making cocktails, and then like serving. And there are very few food orders. And it was Valentine's Day, so I had a special Valentine's Day menu as well. Wow, bro. Charge too little, man. Charge $20 a cocktail.
The more you know, man, you gotta charge more.
Wow. Really, this is really like pricing strategy in a nutshell, man. You charge too little on these days, bro. Crazy amount of people coming in. If I could obey the rule of three and give you like a third business learning, right, is that lead time is very important for everything. So to give context, this Bawana Jam project was confirmed the last week of December. The plan was initially pitched. I think the second phase of the plan was pitched at the start of December before we flew to Japan.
Wow.
And the initial leanings to this were pitched in November. If let's say confirmation was given in December, right, or hell November, bro, the amount of lead time I would have to let people know would have just shot through the roof. Instead, it's like, bro, come the start of January, right? Satisfy some legal requirements and boom, have to get started already immediately from the 3rd of January. Had a launch event. Oh yeah, I did have food partners, so that also made things like quite interesting. Because they were doing, I'm just gonna do this like, as a pitch for my friend, because he's doing his own brand. It's called Yamse Foods. Yeah. I mean, it's good stuff. Serving size is catered to, I believe, the average 40-something to 50-something kilogram woman instead of the average male individual, because
So it's quite small.
poverty portion. Yeah. Not say poverty portion, it's just smaller. They're doing, they have their website, and I will probably, if I remember this while editing, I'll put it inside the link in the description. Show some support. I think that's necessary in business. 4th point, build good relationships. You never know when it matters, because this entire thing would not be possible without good relationships with a lot of people. Really, it would not have been the case. Really, your relationships come first, then your business will follow. This one, I believe, it's an ironclad rule when it comes to these kind of businesses. Unless you tell me that, bro, you dug a gold mine lah, people will want business matter one lah. I have nothing to say lor.
It starts with the referrals first.
It doesn't simply start with referrals. Referrals come only when you have goodwill among your partners. I imagine if my relationship with my partners were bad and they were just in for the money, right? Yeah, sure, they might do something, but they will be like, okay bro, I pay you this amount, I put these bottles here, I leave you do everything, accounting, and then make sure you're answerable to me. Instead of, bro, organize event, bro, shows my support, let me get some people in here and there, yeah, let me help you promote to my own channels as well. Yeah, good relationship matters, right? That is probably the number one thing you want to know before you get into business. Because when, so in case we didn't cover this enough in our first few episodes, right? I incorporated a company. It's called Nakama Spirits. When I first did that, we had the grand idea, or I at least had the grand idea of doing like whiskey tasting events and charging like certain prices for it. But the one biggest bottleneck is, where do we get a location? Where do we find people? That was the biggest problem, because no relationships. Even though it could have had a stellar product, no good relationships to move the product to people. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Then it's only after spending the year in whiskey that I now know people, I now have better relationships with others, that they are willing to come and show support. Right? Especially since it's a pop-up, that's when it matters the most. It's time constraint. Imagine you're trying to run a business, full-fledged business, doing this, and you don't have a relationship, bro, you die within the first 6 months. And Singaporean rents, at this current Singaporean rents, bro, I think I did.
That 12 million might not even be enough. Holy shit.
Okay, don't get me wrong. 12 million is more than enough. You can easily run a business for 5 years. You don't have to worry about losing money. You lose money, bro, big deal. You can easily cover your rent for 5 years. 6 years actually, if you do a 3+3 and lock in the price. Alright? It's that what drives what? How do you make money? That's a very important question. It's not easy to make money because you have to pitch a product or a service. You have to sell the product and service, and you sell it at a price that is equitable to you and the person is buying from you, right? Now, how do you make this thing come to life? Is the biggest thing of it all. Exactly, because you can have the best thing in the world, you don't know how to sell it, book with it, right? Like you could be the biggest brain person in the world. You could know how to make an entire you could theoretically know how to make a couple $1 million cash flow project run. And if you're a shit salesman, it will never happen. You will never get the investor that you want.
Fair enough.
Right?
If no one knows about it, who's gonna buy it?
On that topic, I think
I should wrap up my life recap, which is that after Milano Stram, return back to work in this location, to which I'm now going to show like a preview of this space is available for booking. Alright, I'm back over to this.
So that was a quick cut.
Well, I mean, it is meant to be a small piece of advertising, but I have since been working in this space, and I do have an upcoming project that's going to take place in August. But yeah, to that end, I think we should finally move on to the Weebs side of things. You know, we should spend like 1 hour on the whiskey side of things. And no matter what, you have to suck it up, listen to it, because we know that less than 100 people watch this channel, and they probably don't watch more than 5 minutes of it.
Yeah, just put it in your background or something.
That is kind of the point of a podcast, right? Like, it's just that this is, bro. Think about it. You can get whiskey reviews, you can get business advice. I think it's time we give some life advice, which is what anime to watch, right? But first, Ben, you wanna introduce the crowd to these whiskeys that you have here?
Oh yeah. Some. Apparently, these are supposed to be good stuff, as recommended by the owner of the store that my friend went to. But try one, it's a bit questionable. You're gonna try the rest tonight. It's called number one Skye whiskey, experimental series.
Yes.
To say the least, it was very experimental.
I mean, so this is from the Isle of Skye, right?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. So it says it's from.
is it from the Highland region?
I have no idea, but by all technical definition, the islands fall within the highlands.
Yep.
So it is what it is. But let's first revisit the one that we opened previously. So this was brought in by a friend, specifically Contract Bridge.
Sorry? Yeah, Contract Bridge.
Ah, yes. Alright, so we tried this one in the past, but I think it's always good to revisit dramps.
Maybe it's gotten a little better now that it's aired out.
That's
properly.
true. That's true.
I'm not looking too forward to it.
Hey, it's not. This is the temper your expectations, right? Okay, I would say let's do some gingerly porcelain. So it's a Peter Daniel malt expression at 45.8%, which is Tedesca's preferred ABV. Bro, you should know this just as well as I do.
All I know is that there's Superswell and Highball.
That's true. That's very true. Modern Tedesco doesn't matter. Oh, now it smells like star anise.
Very, 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 very.
Actually, star anise, bubblegum, it's quite interesting.
Bubblegum.
Yeah, it's more like the gum flavor,
It
but
smells
some
like
of the artificial bubblegum.
rubbery.
Yeah, rubbery
seasoning.
gum. I don't know where you're getting seasoning from, but
Like yeah, it's like an Indian spice store. A bit.
that could be racist.
Fair enough. It doesn't smell like a Chinese medicine store. That's why. That's all I'll say.
Okay, that won't be racist because we are Chinese.
It smells very rubbery.
Okay, but color wise,
It's like
definitely looks like an ex-bourbon style. It's peated, but I believe the peat is definitely on that more like spicy edge, kind of like mild grassy peat. Nothing too crazy.
Looking at it, is there a lot of sedimentation sedimentation.
Why would there be sediments?
It looks like there is quite a lot of sedimentation.
Really?
Yeah, give it. Look through the light, man.
Oh yes. Yeah, you're right, man.
It's interesting. I guess that's just from the barrel itself. Very fine sedimentation.
I mean, usually it's from the cork, so, but yeah. I mean, non-chill filter, I presume.
Didn't say? Probably.
Oh yes, no coloring, it doesn't say whether it has caramel coloring or whether it was chill filtered. We can safely presume most likely not.
Do you mind if I quickly turn up the temperature? Holy shit, it's freezing.
I think we're gonna take a short commercial break and then we'll get back to this. And we're back after our commercial break. I'm just gonna eat the first part, bro. Yeah. But so far, this is a little bit sus. I mean, I wouldn't say quite sus. I would say that it's just very underwhelming. It doesn't feel like Talisker.
It's very different.
Too much stylus in it.
It feels like someone tried to do a gin with whiskey and then.
Actually, you're quite correct. It's got too much of a botanical feel. It doesn't feel like whiskey. It smell like whiskey. It doesn't smell much like whiskey. It tastes a little bit like whiskey. Like there's a bit more that
It definitely has
malty grainy character.
It has a hint of it, but it's overpoweringly botanical and very, very like sawdusty, grainy.
100%.
Like it's a bit unpleasant, I would say.
Oof, hey yo, I'm just saying, that's all yours, man. But why don't we prepare like the next one
Sure.
for sampling, so that we don't have any bias. Just kidding, we're always biased. Bias. Right.
Taste is a social construct. Preferences are social constructs.
That's true.
It's all subjective. Nothing is objective.
For context, racism is not preference. Okay, now back to this. So this one says Founders Reserves Peated, its Highland single malt is 46%. And we don't know where it's from, so we have to take a wild guess into what it
It's
is.
Scotland, right?
Yeah, but Highland could be anything, right? It could be Highland Park.
I mean, I would assume it. Oh yeah, fair enough. Apparently, it's like the owner's own.
Or the stash.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Own,
Like his own barrels?
Own barrels, I would say. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, that explains the very funky nature to it.
I like to believe it's called experimental series for a reason.
One could say it's very experimental.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I think
Okay, so last year at Whiskey Life, I tried the Teeling's Negroni cask. Yeah, don't think I need to say that. I was very unimpressed. Actually, I like the taste. I'm very unimpressed. It just tastes like a Negroni from a whiskey bottle, right? Which, if I wanted to do that, I would just make Negroni, put it inside a bottle, and pour it for someone. And be low proof. It would be cheaper in Texas. Okay?
Fair enough.
Exactly. That's exactly it. And hell, Campari has already done a pre-mix Negroni, so for what it's worth.
fantastic, splendid. Okay, now we can do this. You want honors?
Sure. It's your bottle. You should have the honors.
I mean, sometimes I wonder if I truly want these bottles.
Hey, just blend them all up. We drink 800 minus 100. Just drink 5 ml for each lah. Then we have a blend. Make a blend.
You know, pour a bit of a sampler. A bit more.
Nah, that's good. Make sure it's about the same for yourself. You don't want it to be too sus.
Over there.
There we go.
Looks about right.
Oh, I mean, this is a little bit paler than actually, no, it's the same color. When I think about it. Yeah, golden brown.
Like rising brand. Bro, it smells the same. It smells the same, bro.
It is a bit lighter.
If anything, okay, the graininess comes through a lot more potently in this one. Right.
But yeah, very.
A bit lemony, the citric.
No, I'm still just getting the botanicals.
Yeah, but botanicals can be citric, ma. Like some gins can be very citrusy.
Fair enough.
So this one is not just like coriander upfront, not just Thai anise like the first one. This one has a bit more of a character level. This one is what unpeated. Yeah, it's peated Founders Reserve. So that means this is such stuff. Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Not so bad. It strikes me a bit like an odd malt.
It's got grass. It's got a good burn to it. And, very ethanolic. It's got lime or citrus. A little bit creamy.
Getting a bit more. It's the guard, that's for sure.
I mean,
Not
okay,
so-
it's
not-
fine. It's not too abrasive.
It doesn't taste like sawdust.
Yeah. It's definitely got a bit more of a silky texture compared to the first one. To be fair, a lot of things would be more silky compared to the first one. I'm just saying. Right? It's not a slight. At least I like to construe it as not a slight. Yeah, but it still has that botanical-ish profile that is taking up the grass kind of profile if this were to be an alt malt.
I'm feeling a bit of ashy burn.
Ashy burn?
Yeah, ashy smoke.
Getting smoke?
A
I
bit.
mean, I'm actually not getting the peat though. That's the funny part.
It's just a very slight. It's like
Yeah, it's mild.
it's like imagine if you lit some like paper in a container and then put a Hendrix inside.
Don't say that, bro. To prove a point, I took a paper cup, I poured some spiritus into the bottom end, and then I just flicked a little spark on it and it started burning on fire. And then it burned so fast, right, that it immediately got to the people and was like, bro, I need to go and douse this. Douse this water, bro. Yeah, but
Professional idiot.
yeah. Okay, before we get into the final two,
Yeah.
let's talk about some anime stuff, man. Let's be honest, bro. It's been 1 year.
It's been
what
so
have
long.
you been watching?
Oh my.
What are you watching, bro?
I don't know, man. Recently, nothing's been really
This season's
catching.
dog shit, bro.
The last few seasons haven't been anything that catches my eye. I mean, like the ending for shit, what was that again?
Apothecary's Diaries.
No, not that one. The Oshinoko.
Oh, Oshinoko.
Very very sus.
That's the
Stuff.
manga, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Has it ended?
I think it has ended. The anime, I'm not sure where it's at, but after the ending in the manga, I'm not sure if I intend to continue with the anime. Not sure if I've heard any news about the anime either.
I'm sure you've heard of Renter Kanojo, right?
Oh yeah, heard of it.
Have you seen? Have you heard of the?
Heard of the
I
recent
mean,
ending? About
I'm not sure it's an ending,
fair
but it's a
enough.
chapter.
The recent chapter, yeah.
Bro,
Dude, getting cut. So
don't be
hard.
a sim, bro.
So hard.
Don't be a sim. Don't be a sigma. Don't be a
You
sim.
can spend your money elsewhere, bro.
Yeah, man. Like an alcohol, bro.
Spend it on yourself.
Wiser choice. Be a connoisseur like us. Pretentious as absolute snobs. A pain in the ass to talk to.
If you're gonna lose your
Singing
money
out, being
anyways,
narcissistic.
if you're gonna lose your money anyways, lose it on yourself. Why not?
That's true. To be fair, this is an experience-based economy nowadays, so it's a bit hard to
Fair
justify like that. You know? Wow, tough, man.
There's 101 better ways to lose your money than that,
That's true. That's very true.
including sending it over to City Harvest Church so that the pastor's wife can go pursue her music career. I mean, same,
Very true.
effectively the same thing that you spend your money on.
I don't know what percentage of our viewers are religious or whether this will become a clip. I'm with you on that, man, bro.
Bruh.
I think these mega churches are absolutely ridiculous.
But hey, you spend your money how you wish. There's a dumb way to spend it, but who am I to judge? It's your money. It's your money.
That's true. That's true. You could be, embracing the connoisseur lifestyle. Like us, enjoying your drinks. Right?
What was the final tally of how much he has spent? I think a couple thousands or something.
On his wife's career, like Kong Hee spent on his wife's
Oh
career.
no, I said like the rental girlfriend. I think it was like a couple thousands.
If I'm not wrong, 5 million yen. 20,000.
Sounds ridiculous.
If I'm not wrong,
Ridiculous.
And I think it's 5 million. It's like what 20k USD. What, ridiculous, bro.
Spend your money elsewhere, dude.
I agree, 100%.
But recently there hasn't been that much
Bro.
catching my eye. I mean,
Have you seen like some of the staples? Soul Leveling, season 2.
I finished the manga. I'm not manhwa, yes.
Yes.
Not intending to watch the anime.
Have you seen Solo Leveling Ragnarok, the manhwa? Oh man,
Yeah, I have.
It's on hiatus right now as of this filming, but it's nice. It's about Sangso, so Jin-san, and
Cool.
apparently it takes a direction that is different from the existing light novel or web novel.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So they decided to pull a Boruto for that.
Except the Boruto here is a lot better. I mean, I read the latest Boruto chapter and I think it's kind of dog water anyway, so it hasn't been for two blue vortexes or two vortexes past 20 something chapters. Yeah, it's been kind of dog shit. In regards to the recent Shonen Jump stuff, Sakamoto Days has I've been seeing some online reviews that it's been not exactly the nicest. Like it, ever since it went past a very specific arc, it has been kind of dog shit. Kinda dog shit.
Interesting. I haven't been following. I don't know. I've been binging all the isekai stuff. I mean, escapism at its finest. Dude's gonna run away to something.
Hey, trash is still good trash, man.
It is good trash. It's just like McDonald's. It is good trash.
Hey, exactly. McDonald's is good trash, bro. Can't deny that. There's for a man who works in fitness, it's undeniable truth, man. McDonald's is good trash.
It is
Love,
good trash.
love me some buttermilk chicken.
You know,
And then a
you
double
know
quarter
it's-
pounder with cheese.
You know it's dumb. It's you know it's sinful, but god damn it, it's good escapism. What can I say?
I agree.
But
Yeah.
I don't think there's been anything as impactful as like some of the other stuff that I've.
Do you have any high hopes for the upcoming season?
Really?
We'll save that for the next episode that we film, but let's just say that we're probably gonna use this big screen, which doesn't exist right now because we need a second laptop. And
What are you
this
gonna
is-
do? Try to compete with Tabate for best slideshow anime for 2025?
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure you could show some slideshow and it'd probably be better than that.
Hey, we can do a side-by-side comparison between the
Good.
7 deadly sins.
I can just shake it. There will be some better effects then.
That's true. That will produce the Sakuga you want, you know, when you just shake the screen. We can play 7 Deadly Sins season 3 and 4 alongside the butt, and I think it will still look better.
Yeah, probably, man. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it because
don't-
I know how dog shit it's gonna be.
I don't intend to. It might be. The only reason I will watch it would be the same reason I will watch School Days. Purely for academic reasons. To understand why it is that dog shit.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very
It is purely for academic
School
reasons.
Days.
Academic reasons. For the
For academic
uncultured
purposes,
people out there, School Days is something that you should probably be something that you will never ever encounter.
I agree.
Along the lines
Especially
of-
the censorship version.
Along the lines of Boku no Pico.
True. To be fair, I feel like Boku no Pico has been a meme for the past. It's a meme of 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Whereas School Days is eternal meme quality.
yes. What do you recommend to newbies to keep them off anime, man?
Oh, shit.
Maybe you should find some old fogey.
I think we need an
Yeah.
opportunity to do a tier list again, and if there's any local Singaporean creator that you want to give a shit take, a hot take, whatever, live on the screen, or to make them hit us up, we'll make sure they sit down here, have a drink, then
Get them
rate.
traumatized, man. Bring up all the childhood trauma. Bring up all the childhood traumas of the anime that people like recommend.
Okay, low key,
you.
I want a fake cosplayer to come in, and then we just sit them down, and then we force them to rank all the fake enemies.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh my god. They'll
I'm pretty
be so
sure. I'm
cancerous.
pretty sure there's a Astolfo cosplayer out there that's willing to sit down with you, man.
Oh, hey, Chop Mako, if you're watching this, I think you exist, right? Better than inviting furries here. That would be stain upon the location. I think we need to purge the floor, we need to burn it with fire.
But
Oh.
seasons not really been that interesting, I guess. I mean,
This is dog shit, man.
I would hope to see Konosuba another season. I mean,
Yes.
it's one of those big trash.
Didn't they have like an extra stage OVA or something?
I believe so. 2 OVs.
Can't wait to see Wobak. You know. Oh. Do you know who Wobak is?
Nope.
Oh my god, should I give spoilers?
Bruh, we can keep it until season 1 comes out.
Alright, okay, I'll hold my tongue.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
let's do that.
Oh,
But nothing really catching my eye. There's no like
that's true.
there's nothing.
Just today I actually watched like Fate Strange Fake's second like release, which is they did like a first initial release, and it kind of ended with Gilgamesh and Enkidu doing Enuma and Elish against each other, and then now we have like a different episode which shows Orlando or is it Orlando? No, it's Richard Lionheart. Sorry, Orlando is from somewhere else. Orlando is Roland.
You sure you speak in English?
To be fair, they are French. It's Charlemagne's Paladins.
Fair enough. Yes, there's a whole bunch of words that I didn't think would fit into a sentence together.
Okay, so for some quick lore, Richard Lionheart the Third, inspired by Arthur Pendragon, or in the Fateverse, Arthuria Pendragon, and then we have the Knights of Charlemagne, of which Emperor Charlemagne has Astolfo under him, and then you have Roland the Knight under him as well. So for some context, and yes, they are all characters within Fate Grand Order.
When will the Ouroboros stop sucking off itself?
Hey, I don't know, man. Hey, Kukulkan did make it into
Fate.
Okay.
Initially, I think the only reason why people know Kukulkan is because of Marvel. Yes, Marvel.
Marvel.
Yes, Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Black Panther something.
Kukulkan.
Interesting. Okay. Cool.
Now you know. Before we detract too far into the Marvel verse, let's do our next two whiskeys. Yeah.
Sure.
So this is
Unpeated Founders Reserve from Speyside.
Let's just hope it's not any of that
no.
Star Anise
I mean,
rubber.
I feel like this might be lacking in spice.
I feel.
That's what you think.
Hey.
You think I thought who confirmed?
We do it right now.
Okay, I confirm now.
Exactly, bro. Do you? By the way, this is some trivia. Do you watch Army Days?
Army Days.
Yeah.
Where's that from?
It's a Singaporean local army film.
No, I have not.
Ooh, that's culture right there, man.
Alright. I guess
Hey.
I have to watch it. I mean, the only ones I know are
Bro.
Boys to Men.
Yeah, so it precedes Our Boys to Men by a good number of years. I think more than a decade.
Wow.
Yeah, man. ASMR.
Let's just do a small sample if it works out, you know.
Yeah. Let's be bloody honest. They all look the same bloody color, dude.
Yeah.
They must be all be Hogsheads.
Probably. Alright, what is this from?
Oh my days.
Unpeated Founders Reserve. It's very gin. It's a gin. This has to be a gin.
It smells like a gin. Now we just need to see if it tastes like a gin.
If it walks like a gin and talks like a gin,
It is a gin, right? just buddy.
cheers. It's probably a Russian spy submarine.
Actually, it tastes like whiskey. But not a very good one. Dude, owner of number one Skye, bro, I'm not sorry, but please age this for a bit longer. Please finish this in something else.
Get good.
Before I finish myself.
Get good. I mean, we can always just buy a barrel.
Well, think about it as an investment. I wouldn't mind buying a barrel. It's just that, do you know the reality of bottling it? That's where the money is. That's where you need to put the money in. Put the money where your mouth is.
It's better than the. It's definitely better. Anything's better than the peated than.
I'm afraid we have to detract back to whiskey again. But you know how okay, I'm not sure if you keep up with whiskey news, but there were two companies that in I believe the past 3 or 4 months they shut down operations and revealed that what they were doing was essentially a bloody scam.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure if it's Braben or Casagate, but these companies, you can find them online. Apparently they were issuing fake certificates of ownership regarding some barrels, and plenty of people, multi-million dollars worth, lost money.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Scams.
Yeah, scams, bro.
You know what? If it all turns to shit, you know. Nah, screw that. It's still beneath me to do that
Hey,
shit.
bro, honestly, has a bit of apple in this.
The aftertaste is surprisingly long-lasting, pleasant.
Actually, this is the most malty of like the three that we have tried. You know, this is probably the only okay one. All the nose is yeah.
The nose is questionable, but it's creamy. It's
But it's true. Whiskey nose and palate often, or not say often times, but you can be they're different. Alright.
interesting stuff. Good to know.
Many a times I nose varnish only to taste like amazing apple. So
It's back to anime.
okay, actually, you know what? Screw anime. Let's talk about manhwa. Do you read manhwas?
Not really.
Oh my god, man.
Not too big a fan of the format. It just doesn't fit well.
Really? I think I like the
I'm
format
just
of
used
manhwa.
to it. I'm just used to the anime, the manga
Manga black and white, you know, struck
panels.
that. Wow, I've been reading a lot of manhwa, man. Bro, past year I think the biggest time like burn in my life has been on manhwa.
Oh wow.
I shit you not. So, a good number of manhwas are actually like being turned into anime right now. Like Solo Leveling is just the first. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint is now being turned into a live action. Hopefully in anime. We might be getting a few more. Okay, the beginning of the end is a manhwa if I'm not wrong.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And a lot of them are very trashy, let's be honest. You know, it's just the same repeated plot line, you know, it's either some Murim plot, it's some kind of regressor plot, or some kind of revenge plot, some kind of weird reincarnation plot, some kind of regression plot. You know, standard bullshit.
Standard.
It's a standard 21st century plot line. And yeah. But occasionally you find some really good gems. I mean,
Okay, so the very first, I believe the one that set the precedent is a series that's called Reincarnator, quite literally.
I think I've heard of it, but I haven't went around to.
Yeah. Then you end up with a lot more well-developed stories. I think Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint has always been a hit. The web novel in particular.
Okay.
Solo Leveling is probably the first occasion of aura farming being like a thing, like a really good thing. Then you have things like personally I like a story like Overgeared, if you have ever read it. So Overgeared is a story about a guy who it's one of those typical online games plots but VR style. You know, kind of like Sword Online. You have avatar shit like that. Except guy has been overpowered from the very start. Yeah. Oh, but okay, the guy is a smith. You know, he's a blacksmith.
Okay.
Yeah. And his whole shtick is just making good equipment.
Ah,
But he produces so much dog shit along the way. Yeah.
it's all these very. I don't know. It feels like it falls into the range
Trite.
of like trashy.
Yeah. But Overgeared has very good character development, although it takes place like over a long period of time. And it's mostly centered around the main character. Alright. When I first read it, this is probably the first proper Murim story that I read. But the Murim login. It's what is essentially a modern day fantasy, not modern day like fantasy gates style story about a character who locks into a VR set and enters like a Murim world, and then he levels up there, and then it translates to real life.
Ah.
I actually like the story a lot, right? But then okay, we're talking about aura farming Murim stories. I don't think Nanomachine can be beat. And the prequel to it, technically a prequel, Miss Might Mayhem, those are good. Then if we're looking at other interesting ones, if you want a more sci-fi aura farming one, the Genius of a Unique Lineage, or otherwise known as I think it's the Perfect Hybrid or something. That's a really good one if you want aura farming. But if we're looking at like, the potential of all these plots going into like an anime, bro, I think this might be where the fun stuff is at. I think one of the earliest manhwas that got turned into an anime was Nobliss, if you heard of it.
I think I've heard of it.
Vampire plot, but vampire powers more than anything else, or vampire-ish powers. Wherein if we're looking at the there's a bit more Japanese style manhwas that are popping up nowadays. I don't know any like really particular big ones.
Yeah, it all evolves back to crap.
Hey, I mean, all representations of a hero's journey. Oh yes, there's one that I really want to shout out, which is the Star Embracing Swordmaster. Oh, that's a good one.
Sounds like a Chinese.
It's Korean, but the setting is very medieval. That's why. It uses an aura system and a magic system, but I would say this one is literally aura farming, but it has to be one of the most emotional stories ever written in the modern day.
Interesting.
Give it a try.
Okay.
Star Embracing Swordmaster, otherwise known as the Stellar Swordmaster.
Okay. Interesting.
Alright, let's go into this one before we drag on too long.
I know. I think for me, I've been trying to go back to visit all the good stuff that I read through or watched before I started this job,
Yeah.
before uni. Going back to see if they hold up. Things like Planetes.
Planetes.
Yeah, things like maybe I need to go read
Penguin Drum.
Penguin Drum is one of them. A bit slow, but
Kaiji.
sorry.
All the shit that we cover in our first episode,
Kaiji. I mean, I watched it recently. I probably don't have much thoughts to change there. But I think along these lines, perhaps while I'm pouring this drink, I mean, there's a lot of discussions that I have in mind regarding these topics. One of them being the social aspect to it, the other philosophical. Can you separate the author from his works?
Shit, bro.
That kind of stuff. I mean, there's quite a bit of it to go into, because I think I'm not sure if you've heard of this manga called Homunculus.
Yes, I have.
Ah yes, a bit messed up.
I mean, when your story starts with drilling holes in the head.
That's not the most morally
skull.
questionable. That's not the most morally questionable thing.
I'm not sure it's morally questionable because
Oh, no,
this is like a procedure in the past, you know?
Yes, trepanation. But there are other questionable procedures such as what you call that, lobotomy.
Fair.
But it is more the topics that were discussed inside and the way the author portrayed it that were morally questionable. But I think there's some merit to exploring the manga itself, like
True.
the topics discussed.
Let's be honest. 90% of the people in the modern age watching anime are just there for aura farming. That's it, bro. And cute girls, and cute animals, and cute.
You
birds
just
and
need
shit.
more SAOs and freaking.
Let's be honest. That's just the truth of the matter.
I do hope that there's more of these weird ass psychological, philosophical horror stuff. But who knows?
Psychopaths.
That thing's been dead for how long, man?
Hey, but it is a good semi-horror. It's color, bro, color. same shit or whatever.
Shit, man.
Finally, something that is not too grassy, not too citrusy, not too ginny.
Actually smells like whiskey.
Yeah, it actually smells like grain. Even though it says peated.
It is a peated.
Oh, peated. Is this not this one? Oh no.
Oh, it's closest to you. Right. I grabbed the wrong one.
Unpeated 12 years.
Peated 12 years from Speyside. ABV 40.
43.
Oh, lower.
All these are quite low.
But that's lower than the rest, right?
No,
Like
so
45.8,
the
46.
Founders Reserves are 46. The regular ones are 43.
Oh,
This is 40. Oh, 45.
45.8.
Okay.
That is good stuff. Okay, we're very light and grainy. Alright, let's see how the palate is, man.
It smells like farmland.
Really? Farming there? It's lacking the manure kind of like nitrates kind of profile.
Grassy, I would say.
Grassy is grassy. It could just be lowlandish in like
Fair enough.
assumed notes. That's right.
Basic.
I mean, the most acceptable of the lot, right?
But it's basic.
Yeah, that's true.
It is.
Very, very young actually.
I would assume
Watered down young.
decent.
Watered down young. Like,
It just feels.
Like
Not
malty, a bit of
just-
apples here and there. It's chill. Okay, at least it's an unoffensive drink, right? Okay, we
Yes.
saved the best for last, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the second last one was pretty okay.
Reasonable.
It was a waste of money. Regrets were had.
Highball, bro. You can gin and tonic the first two. Just gin and tonic the first two. It'll be
Fair
very
enough.
colourful gin and tonic.
It would be an interesting gin and tonic.
Right?
Right.
Actually, I wonder if like highballing it would draw out more characteristics.
Who knows, we
That's
can
something
try
that
it
you
later,
could
yeah.
try. Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
I think it warrants a try at highballing because there's a lot of times where soda helps to draw out the latent flavors within the whiskey itself. Because it dilutes down, right? So it dilutes it down to maybe about 10 to 17 like degrees or percent. And then the water, or at least the carbonic water, the acid environment helps to open up the whiskey even further. No? It exposes the chemicals to a more acidic environment. That can actually cause the flavor to like reveal itself.
Yep. There's always a try there. Hey, nothing this season, probably nothing next season.
Don't say that. Man.
okay, next episode we're definitely going to cover like the My Anime list of what
Sure.
next
Are we gonna watch the trailer for One Punch Man and see how?
Hey, I'm just saying, we have a screen now. We can play audio, bro. The world's an oyster, man.
And get copyright strikes?
It's not copyright struck if we're going to have commentary. You know?
Fair enough.
Hey, dude, I've been watching so much ViniTube and other of these YouTubers, and apparently, like, what's important is just in commentary, bro. Commentary is important.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, probably not much interesting going on.
I agree, honestly.
I'm interested to go back to read my own like backlog, revisit the good stuff.
You're spending so much time on manhwa, man.
I wanna go take a look back at Shiki again and see if it holds up.
Shiki.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. There's some actually it's been out there for like 20 years. Like if you have 20 years, actually, it might be 20 years already. We're old.
Sure.
We're old. It's 2026, man.
2025.
2025. Oh yeah. Shit. It's 2025, man. It's 2025.
God.
If you think about it, Code Geass.
Yeah.
When was it out?
2009?
Yeah, 29, 2010. Dude, that thing is already.
Oh, decades old.
If it were a kid, it'd be in secondary school.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, I mean,
How do
the
you
number
feel,
of
man?
people
Oh my
we've been
God.
talking to in the cosplay space are from secondary school anyway, so
they probably don't even know what Code Geass is, man.
That's true.
It was created before they were born.
Bro, the more I think about it, right, there's an extremely high likelihood that people whose NRIC starts 10, T10, are showing up at all these cosplay conventions nowadays.
My god.
Because they're like 14 years old and shit like that. Oh my days.